Hi students, welcome to AM07 coordinate geometry. Okay, so this coordinate geometry is an AMAth extension of EMAth coordinate geometry. There's two additional things that you need to know. Okay, difference from your EMAth is number one, we're talking about perpendicular lines. Okay, and then the second one is looking for the area. Okay, in not using a half-time based on height way. Okay, so these are the two extensions that you need to know, alright, from the difference between the AMAth one and the EMAth one. Okay, now first, the midpoint of any two point is the average of the x coordinate and the average of the y coordinate. There's two ways to apply this. So for example, if A, you have A and then B here, if this guy is like 1, 1 and then this guy is like 3, 4, then the midpoint is just equals to 3 plus 1 divided by 2, comma 4 plus 1 divided by 2, and you will have 2 comma 2.5. okay, this one straightforward, no issue. But the other way of applying this is, right, you can use the reverse. That means if this is 1 1 and then this is 3 4, then how to find, tell me what is the coordinates of your B. Then I realize that many students are stuck at this, or don't know how to do this, or do it wrongly, or careless. Just use the reverse, which means the concept is still the same. Or 3 comma 4, which is your midpoint, is equals to x plus 1 over 2. X plus 1, okay, over 2. Then comma, then y plus 1 over 2. Y plus 1 over 2. Okay, so what does it mean? This means that x plus 1 over 2 is equals to 3. Or then y plus 1 over 2 is equals to 4. Cross multiply, okay, you get the answer. Okay, that's how you find your B. Okay, so whenever you have an unknown in the coordinate geometry, especially when it's a coordinate, let it be x comma y, or I'll see what links you have between the x and the y, and then you can find out the answers yourself easily. Okay, yeah, so the next thing is the length is the difference of the x square and the difference of the y. This is from Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so again, if the question is in a way whereby you will have two square roots equals to each other, just remove both the square roots. Okay, what does it mean? That means, for example, okay, if x comma x plus 4 and maybe 7 comma 11 has a length of square root 65. Yeah, okay, so this is how you present x minus 7 bracket square plus x plus 4 minus 11 bracket square equals to square root 65. What I'm trying to tell you is that when you have square root on both sides, right, you can take away the square root. Okay, equals to 65, and then go on and find out what is your x. Okay, so if you have x and y, then there will be two unknowns. You need to solve simultaneous equation to get it. Okay, we'll see what examples there is to follow. So the first two concepts is midpoint and length. Okay, so all these examples that I'm going to discuss with you are from examination questions. Okay, in the diagram, P is given at a comma 0. Why is it comma 0? Because it's on the x-axis. Alright, and you have M, there is a midpoint. M lies on the y-axis. What does it mean? It means that it has a coordinate of what? 0, comma y. Okay, so first thing, how do I find the value of A? So M is the midpoint of Q and P, which means that you already know that the x coordinate of the midpoint is 0. So it means that A plus 5 divided by 2 must be equals to 0. A equals to negative 5. That I have for my part 1. Okay, so if I want to find the y coordinate of my M, which is here, okay, it is the average of the y coordinate of these 2 points, which means that y is equals to 4 plus 0 divided by 2. So y is equals to 2. Always write your answer in the form that the question wants. The question one is its coordinates. Okay, so find the coordinate of R such that Q is the midpoint. Okay, so if Q is the midpoint of M and R, M we know that is 0, 2. So again, if you need to use midpoint to find what is R, let R equals to x comma y. Okay, so which means that this is x comma y, right? X plus 0 divided by 2. The average of the x coordinate is equals to 5. X is equals to 10. Same thing, y plus 2 over 2 is equals to 4. So y is equals to 8 minus 2, 6. Therefore, r is equals to 10 comma 6. Okay, two ways of finding your midpoint. One is finding the midpoint, and one is given the midpoint, finding the other point.